What is up, my tubers? Daddy Num back for some more drafting here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your Magic card needs. Ask them for a That's Magic Baby sticker with your order, and they will send it to you for free. That is also Baby Magic. It was a long night last night. Little hero was very, very active and poopy and needed to be fed a lot. All right, we got a Scalding Viper for our pick one, pack one rare. Archive Dragon. Hollow Scavenger. There's a Ratcatcher Trainee. Yeah, I don't mind taking the Viper pick one, pack one. This is a really kind of a weak pack. If there was like a good removal spell there, I would probably have taken it, but I don't mind just taking Viper in an otherwise weaker pack. Good follow-up now. We will take that Frolicking Familiar, one of my favorite uncommons in the format. So funny how 1 damage is so relevant in this format. Just a lot of good 1 toughness creatures to kill, and then obviously there are a bunch of rats running around as well, so a lot of upside there. Pretty good follow-up to the Viper. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to lock in red-blue by any means after 2 picks, but we have a really good red-blue start. Passing a Veteran of the Embereth variety, and a couple of other okay cards, but Familiar easily the best card in this pack anyway, so good stuff there. Okay, we can just take a Firebolt now to fire those 2 cards up. I think makes a lot of sense. Is it the best card in the pack? Maybe not. We've got like a Glutton, always pretty good. Sweet Tooth Witch is decent. Rat Out solid. Hopeful Vigil, pretty good. But given our start, I think I'm going to go down this route. Don't mind me just sipping on my energy drink. Imodane? I guess I'll take Imodane 4th pick. This card is okay. I have passed it frequently, pick one, pack one, just because it's not that good of a rare, or at least it's not a rare that you're like extremely happy to open and pick. But if we're getting it 4th pick, especially with the start that we have, I guess it makes a lot of sense. Other okay cards here. Curse is decent. Besotted Knight's fine. There's a Crystal Grotto. Let's see if this is a thing. Okay, that's a good pack of red cards here. Two-Headed Hunter and an Edgewall pack are both really solid signs. I'll take the uncommon. I mean, the Hunter wants to be in a more aggressive deck, but who's to say what kind of deck we are necessarily playing right now, right? Yeah, Two-Headed Hunter. I guess Feed the Cauldron is another really good card that's here that I kind of glossed over at first. But I don't see a reason to take it over the Hunter given what we have right now. Okay, couple of Active Treason effects going around, but is that what we want to be doing in this deck? I do think the card is great in aggro, but I don't think it's what we want to be doing here. We could take just the big card draw effect. There's a Troyan. Troyan's good. I don't think we want it right now. Could just also take Witch's Mark. Witch's Mark is more likely to make it into the majority of my red decks, but I think I'm going to go with the Fey Court here. It seems weird, but if we're playing blue, I always want to pick up at least one of these. Wow, another. In fact, is this the 3rd Twisted we've seen? Interesting. Fortunately for us, this time we'll just take the Edgewall. The good old dogs, passing a Crystal Grotto. Gatekeepers is good. Yeah, I've been happy with that. Candy Trail, Corvold, and the Noble Thief is fun, although I don't think it's a particularly good. Yeah, this is a good start to blue-red. And now we're getting a Tenacious Tome Seeker on the wheel, which seems alright with what we already have. A couple of good ones to hit, especially if we can get some cheap burn as well. Ice Out's also nice. That gives us how many bargain cards now? Just the 2? The Tome Seeker and the Ice Out. So if we find a Hatching Plans, as I am always wanting to do, it will be okay. That is a very late Glutton. I have to assume that is some kind of signal for green. Not losing much here. I guess we'll take it. Couple of randos. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I haven't particularly cared for moats. And there's an Imodane's Recruiter, so it doesn't matter. Because we're going to take the Recruiter regardless of what else is in the pack. The Huntsman's Redemption, no thank you. Obira's Attendance, whatever. Flick a Coin, Prophetic Prism. This is an easy Imodane's, as it always is. So now we're going to need to find a little bit of fixing if possible, but Imodane's is still good enough, even if you don't have access to the white mode, but I'm guessing we'll be able to find some white sources down the line. Another Hamlet Glutton. This is a grand ball guest for us. I suppose we are moving more into an aggressive strategy. Those 2 blue cards I'm not really thrilled about running right now. In fact, realistically, I'm only playing the red for sure. What is the wording on Imodane? Instant or sorcery. Okay, so that doesn't work with impact triggers. This only cares about red instants and sorceries, not red sources of damage. As I am a little bit sleep deprived, I'm gonna give myself an out if I make some terrible misplays. Oh, I made a big mistake. I got a baby. That's definitely the reason why. All right, Grabby Giant's nice. Good red card, gives a little bit of fixing for that recruiter we were talking about. So things we haven't seen in the red department. Common-wise, none of the torches. Torch the towers, what else? Probably a couple other like cut-ins and stuff. And then uncommons, we haven't seen any Witchstalker's Frenzies. Though that's not very likely, but definitely could use some red burn. Okay, there's a cut-in now. I'm just debating if we want to rather take the edge wall in instead. Or perhaps even we could take the my mind just blanked. I don't know what I was talking about. Cut in, edge wall in, Grabby Giant, Crystal Grotto. Yeah, cut in or edge wall in, I guess, is what I was thinking of. I think we're going to take the cut in here, because that's one of the cards I said I was missing. Notably, cut in does not work with Imodane, unless you're not going to put the roll on. Because this says that targets only a single creature. Cut in can technically target up to 2, right? The opponent's creature that you're dealing 4 damage to, and then the creature that you're putting the roll on. So, nice Embereth Veteran here, kind of late. Should we take the Witch's Mark now? We could even just take the Gallant Pie Wielder. Like, that's totally fine, too. Maybe look to be red-white instead, which would make easier access to Imodanes. I think it's probably smarter just to keep taking the red cards, but I think that was probably consideration. That is a 7th pick Fairy Fencing, which is absolutely insane, but we'll just take the Flick a Coin here over Grotto. Flick a Coin's fixing anyways. Another Grabby Giant, Grotto, and a Dragon Mantle. I like the Mantle when you have like the aggressive strategy, or the evasive aggressive strategy, Ginger Roots and stuff. We don't really have access to that. I think I'd rather take another Grabby here. I think that makes sense. Well, speaking of, there's that Ginger Brute, but here I think we want the Obiras now. No, that's probably not right. Let's take the Brute. We could just be mono red, basically. In which world where we would play Impact Tremors, maybe? I hate Impact Tremors, but maybe Candy Trail is better. I guess the Chancellor of Tales surprisingly looks... Oh, you know what? The Chancellor looks good here. I almost slept on that. But I think it's something that we might want to run. I mean, we want to add a little bit of blue anyways for like our random adventures, but at this point it doesn't look like we want to be running too much blue. Or at the very least, we're going to be a lot heavier red. Oh, the Necropotence again, but another Frolicking Familiar here for me. Picnic Ruiner is also good, even if you don't have access to green. I have quite a few 4-power creatures, actually. The double grabs, the Imodane, the Giant, the Gatekeeper. That wouldn't be crazy. Just take a good 2 drop in red. But I think the Familiar number 2 is still slightly better. So treasures, we have 2 grabbies and the Flick, which opens up our Imodanes. That's good. Is our Tenacious Tome Seeker getting better here? Not really. Picklock Prankster. I have 1 fairy and 5 total instants and sorceries, so probably not at its best. But what else am I taking here? There's like a Transmuter is okay. Quick Study is okay. Is this good enough as like a random 1/3 flying vigilance for 2? I question it, but there isn't much in that pack anyway, so I'm okay taking it. Oh, there's a solid pack. Monstrous Rage here, the pick for me over Catapult, I think. Another Flick, another Grabby, Spell Stutter would be alright. Even the Scarecrow guide wouldn't be awful. I think I like just taking a second Flick since we already have 2 Grabbies as well. There's some more removal. I want the Archive Dragon, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to take one of these, right? I think the Firebolt's probably a little bit better than the Cut-In. I'm not really doing the curve out red deck, and Firebolt's better with Imodane. Man, Imodane into like a frantic Firebolt for 6, pretty nasty. Curiosity. No, that doesn't look so good in our deck, whereas Ratcatcher Trainee's pretty darn nice. Johan, oh, 7th pick Johan is a gift. So I can probably cut that Skewer Slinger now as like our worst card. I need 1 more cut. Well, we're going to be running that Daredevil too, so I need 2 cuts. Guess I can cut the Mark. Man, these are all good too. Catapult, Attendance, and Sprite. I'm going to take the Catapult here. Maybe I just end up cutting a lot of the blue and sticking the heavy red as I was initially planning. Like cut the double blue into the Fey Court. Just splash the powerful blue cards. Let's double check. These are both fine as well, but Recruiter, 2-headed, Daredevil, couple Giants, Trainee, Viper. Yeah, the Chancellor feels like it's worth it. The double Familiar too. Just wish I had a couple of more aggressive early plays. You know what? I think I might actually cut the Ginger Brute here. I don't think I'm going to go that kind of aggro beatdown deck. And so the Brute's probably worse than just like Skewer Slinger, honestly. Something like that seems pretty reasonable. Is that how we build it? I guess maybe Guide could be better than Slinger. This feels good, though. Yeah, I like it. Do not need that many blue sources, and I could even throw in a random plains if I wanted to for the Imodanes. Like 11-5-1 is pretty reasonable here, I think. Not running this big card draw effect feels wrong. You know what? I will go 10-7. And I'm going to run the into the Fey Court and just cut something else. I think the card draw is too good. But I mean, like, Gatekeeper's also really good. Man, what am I doing here? I guess I'm not aggressive enough to really care for the Daredevil then. Let's cut the Skewer Slinger after all, go like that. Alright, enough dilly-dallying around. New season just reset. So, back to Platinum tier we go. Let's see if we can roll the Qs with blue-red. Blue-red Imodanes. On the play, that is a... it's a nice mono red hand on the play. The darn thief of my dreams. I think I'm gonna go ahead and trade here. It's not amazing, but I think that's fine. Need to find one of our flick the coins. Okay. If they have the Curse of the Werefox here, it's gonna be really, really bad for us. Garrick's Uprising. That's kind of cool. Oh, another really, really good draw. I'm gonna go like this. Main phase, ping, and then just play out the Frolicking. Mr. Puff Daddy. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Main phase. Man, Scream Puff is so good. Ugh, that card is also insane. So I guess we're just gonna have to let them get a food here. It's fine. Yeah, they're gonna have a second anyways. Oh, they didn't even attack. That's a surprise. Yeah, 6-7 draw card. They already have one food, I mean, we're probably losing this. Gonna need to draw something pretty good off the top. Bah. Jeez Louise, the green values. Maybe they get greedy and they tap out a lot of their mana and don't hold up food. Okay, can't block that. Come on, tap out. Whoa. Does that win? It's very close if it doesn't. Oh my gosh, I think I can put them to 1. I can put them to 1 here. That's so sick. So I guess I go like this and double strike here. Because remember, they can go back up to 11, so double striking the familiar is effectively putting them at 1. Wow, so nasty. Super close, super close. Oh, well. Jeez, la frickin' wheeze. I guess that doesn't matter. Don't think we have any outs then at this point. They're gonna kill the familiar, attack for 6, and hold up the 3 life, so they're effectively at 8. Nah. Pretty sure we're on 0 outs. Even Imodanes can't save me now. GG's. Wonder if there was something better I could have done. Maybe if I had run out the Ratcatcher trainee on turn 2 instead of waiting. I could have probably pushed in a bit more damage. I think it made sense to wait. But maybe not. Good beats. Let's go off to our second game here. Looks pretty good. Okay. Curve, interaction, lands. What's not to like? I guess missing a second mountain, but if we really need, we can use the treasure from the flick. Turn to Aquatic Alchemist in blue-green. Interesting. Alright. Combat. Feels like they might have a counter here, but if they don't, this is great. I am A-okay with them icing out a flick. Goose Mom! Okay. Well, Goose Mom isn't really one that you want to bounce with Gatekeeper. Please don't kill my Imodane. Okay, that's not actually that bad. It's a good draw. Yeah, let's just fire that baby off. Nice. Ooh, yes. Okay, so this is where we are going to kill the opponent very quickly if they do not actually kill the Imodane. Probably want to trade there, I think. into a naked Agatha's Champion. We also like to see that. Okay, so let's... we actually want to attack with both here. And see how they block. Now we go like this. And go like that. Very good. Sure, let's race. Another naked 3-2 and a 1-3. Okay, so... Can't quite kill him this turn, but we're actually pretty close. I think I'm gonna just go catapult here. Plus shoot. Hit them for another 6. Yeah, I would say Imodane has done its job this game. Granted, we drew the 2 best cards with it, both of our fire bolts. Yeah, I like it. They're now killing my Imodane instead of the catapult. So I'm gonna go to 4. We go ping for 1. Gatekeep the witch. Attack for 1 in the air. Play out our gatekeeper and say GLHF. That is a desperation ritual. You love to see it. This is probably followed by a prompt scoop. A little bit late to the party, friend. They're not actually dead here until I draw something. Something like an Imodane's Recruiter, perhaps. Like, they could chump the Gatekeeper, go to 1, and then they would have been able to Witch, draw 3, but they would have been at 1 life versus, like, a Catapult and whatnot. So, still wasn't going to be good for them, but maybe they had a chance. Alright, good draw for us. Great showing by the Imodane. Like I said, I don't think it's a crazy bomb or anything. You don't want to pick 1, pack 1 it. But in a scenario like we were in, it was a good pickup at the time, and yeah, that was a good game for it. So, 1-1 now. GG go next. Oh yeah, love that hand. Can I have this hand every single time? Sprawl or Brave? It is going to be Brave. I guess it could be the Hollow Scavenger too. Forest, grab another forest. Not many 1 toughness creatures. I guess they could have Welcome to Sweet Tooth. The Bean Worm. Alright. I think with them on the play with a ramp card, we're gonna save the Viper for bouncing a big creature back. Let's see. What we could do this turn is flick a coin the Bramble Familiar and then finish it off with the Frolicking if we wanted to. I don't think that would be bad. I mean, this would be a really good opportunity to also get the Catapult online, though. So let's do that instead. Because I really don't care if they just play the Bean. Alright, take 1. That's fine. And now this is where we start doing good stuff. I guess for now, let's tempo a bit. Gonna need to find another island here for our Fey Court, but I guess we have the Flick that we can also do. Man, this game would have been easy on the play. Alright, that's fine. So now they can play Worm and Rummage. I guess is their plan. Discarding the Grand Ball Guest. Okay. At this point, it's probably better to kill the Boundary Lands Ranger than it is to kill their familiar. Don't want to play the Ball Guest out since we need that second blue still. Cut in? Yeah. Alright, this is a lot of damage I'm taking. Taking 9. Yeah, falling a little bit behind now. And they have a follow-up, sure. That one at least we can trade with. So probably don't have the luxury of casting the Fey Court this turn. If they just draw like a land or some irrelevant 2/2 or something this turn, we should be in okay shape. But if they draw like a removal spell or a combat trick, we're going to be in really bad shape. So I think we just got to try to make trades all around. Good. That is exactly what we want to see. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. So maybe now we don't... into the Fey Court. That's more or less fine. They should have done that main phase, right? To play out their rat catcher as well. Island next turn is spicy. Cut-in's also not bad. Let's see. I want to shoot the... I guess I want to shoot the... No, we want to shoot the trainee here, don't we? So they do have to make some kind of block here, because this is lethal. And we still have the double vigilant creature as well. Pretty good. Alright, so instead of trading, they're opting to put the roll on their rat. Gonna have a hard time losing this one, it feels like. Okay, one card left. Curse of the Werefox. Does that save them? Nope, they're still just dead. Good beats. GG's. That poor Fey Court, but... Imodane's recruiter doing Imodane's recruiter things. How many times am I going to say that this format? Oh yeah, just Imodane's Recruiter. Feels like too many. Okay, 2 and 1. That is a solid looking hand. No island, but Flick does give us a blue source or a white source. Ideally, we just naturally draw an island so that I don't have to do that. Perfect. My opponent has a rat out in their hand, would be my guess. Indeed. I hope they go for a roll here, like a conceited witch. Ugh, ugh, ugh. And that might have just ended the game. That is an extremely huge blowout. My lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I think we want to pass here, and that way we can flick a coin into the recruiter next turn. Also doesn't give them a target for removal, because we don't play out a creature, you know? Twisted Sewer Witch, you got it. Okay. Fine trade by me. Hell, I'm probably just gonna go like double Frolicking Familiar next turn, seems really good. Oh, they have a second Sewer Witch. It's also pretty good. No trade. I guess, do we want to just apply the pressure? No, I think double Frolicking this turn into Imodane's plus Firebolt next turn is the play. That kills a token, that's fine. Sure. Okay, I take 7. But we have, how much do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 12 damage next turn? Oh, I'm so close. Okay, good luck. We still have 2 blockers. We've put them to 1, so even the food doesn't save them from the double flyer, and that's a good game. Nice. Good. Let's go, baby. I like to frolic every single day. God, the familiars are so good. How do you pass that card? To me, of all people. A blue-red enjoyer. Okay, good enough. The Gatekeeper actually gives us something to do on turn 2. Well, I mean, I'm on the play here, so unless they play a 1-drop, we're probably not going to be bouncing anything on turn 2. But yeah, another nice hand. Is that a 1 toughness creature for me? I think it might be. I'm just going to sorcery speed this. So next turn we're probably going to go Grand Ball Guest plus Gatekeeper, because they're going to want to play out a creature for their Welcome to Sweet Tooth. So that's not necessarily one I really want to bounce, but giving them 1 extra food isn't all that bad. Okay, that is a lot of food, certainly. Ooh. That actually doesn't do anything for me right now, does it? Alright, let's get the Johan online. I need to get some more cards to pump this, these fire bolts. Alright, I'm probably gonna firebolt that swamp, would be my guess. Sure. Cut in off the top is also quite good. We definitely want to cast that because that's a free spell. Would much rather kill a land here than kill their scavenger. We're not blocking, right? So we might as well attack. I'm gonna go ahead and upkeep Trainee, in essence, to draw another card here as well, I think. Because then we can still bolt. Yep, there's the 5/5. And now we can cast the Rage off the top too. This is going extremely well for us. This forces them to pump. And now I can Rage for a trade. Oh, we can also Familiar off the top of our library too. Kind of sweet. I don't know, I guess I could have traded for the Hunter, but I have 2 Firebolts in my hand as well, so this is safer, plus we got them to use a little bit of their resources. Kind of awkward I'm casting all these adventure cards with the Chancellor still stuck in our hand. Okay. So, what's we gonna do here? Probably just safest to pop both of those things off. Clear the board since we have so much card advantage going on right now. I don't even know how many cards we've already drawn off Johan, but it's felt pretty good, let me tell you that. Big Daddy Glutz, yep. Imodane's Recruiter on top of our library, okay. Can I kill them next turn, maybe? I think I just take the hit and see what they do. Aha, well. That is a Magic the Gathering card. Is this lethal? They can block 3. I go pack Imodanes. They go block, block, block. Block, block, block. They take block, block, block. They take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can have like 13 damage here. So close. I want to block with more to soak up trample damage, but I'm not going to take the chance. If they have removal, I'm dead anyways, basically. Sure. Play the Werefox out. Another brick on top. Flyer Imodanes. They go block, 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 block. Take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. God, we're so close. Oh, they missed. Oh, they have lethal with the Sweet Tooth Witch. What am I talking about? We're just dead here. Which kills me. What am I doing? Well, maybe they miss it. I'm dead on board, because we know. Ah! Yeah. Turns out blocking with the Glutton would have been better, too. Oh well. What can you do? Besides die. Oh, there might have been a way to win that. It's gonna be rough. Obviously, Gruff Triplets is insane, but there might have been a way to win that. Could I have poked in for a couple more points of damage somewhere? Or like double block the Glutton that when the very first turn it attacked after I played my 6/5. The problem is the Glutton tramples, so I can't like just chump it with some random small creatures. I think there was probably a better way to play that, but maybe it wasn't very winnable. Maybe we were just very close. We had so much card advantage though, damn. Good beats. Alright, nice hand here for our next game. Two mana, tank, 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 tank. Troyan. Let's see what they do here. Well, with Troyan, we might see them play some fat stuff early, and they're on the play. Once again, this kind of feels bad, but it is what it is. I'm gonna need to find some lands here, too. Sure, that's fine. Good. How do we want to play this? I assume they're just going to play their 6/5 next turn. Oh, this is tough. I think I'm going to go with the drawing of cards here. Wow, we are gonna lose if I don't draw some lands. Holy smokes, that was really bad. Yep. Man, that was extremely bad for us. Okay, still in it. I mean, if they have a removal spell this turn, we're still going to be in pretty bad shape, but... Man, 7 cards in our hand. Alright. I could go for Monstrous Rage there to trade with the Gatekeeper, but I think I'm going to go like this. And hope they don't have another fat spell. Man. Okay, that's a good start at least. I think I go like this. See if they block. If they don't, we are going to Monstrous Rage, then bolt the Gatekeeper? No. Ah! We're in such a rough spot. The missing lands here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go like this. I might try to kill them next turn. Oh, come on. 6, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, maybe they go aggro tap and just attack with everything. 6, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, I'm not technically dead here. But they're effectively at 18 if they don't use their food. Okay, how close to lethal am I here? Grand Ball Guest, Imodane's Recruiter, and Monstrous Rage. Is that more damage? Then, let's see. If I Monstrous Rage the Edgewall pack, it turns into 6, 12, 15, 16, but they're at 18, so that doesn't work. Grand Ball Guest plus Imodane's is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, yeah. I think that's lethal, right? Three, 7, 8, 9, 13, 16, plus 3. $17 even. Wow. What a game, baby. Imodane's again. They felt safe. They felt safe. How much extra damage was that turn? That was like plus 12 or something crazy damage from hand, right? Imodane's added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by itself. 5, 6, 7 by itself. That was kind of nuts. Ooh, this is a really spicy Chancellor hand. Only awkward thing being is that the Chancellor might come down after a lot of the adventures are cast. But we can wait. I mean, I definitely think I fire off the grabby giant treasure this turn. Yeah, I need to find another land here pretty badly. Lord Skitter, ugh. That's annoying. Nice, did hit the land. Okay. Let's go Chancellor pass. And hope they don't have a removal spell for the Chancellor here. Because if they don't, our curve out is nuts. 4 2/2s off of the Imodanes. 2 pings off the Frolicking, for example. Attacking with Skitter, huh? Okay, I'll block. If they have like the 3/1 fairy, that's okay, because we don't care about the 1 toughness. And we want them to use stuff on our catapult and not our Chancellor, right? Each player discards 2 cards, each player sacrifices 2 creatures. So, we can get them here, because I can kill off both of their rats. So at least we make them sacrifice all those as well. Though now I have to discard both Recruiter and Imodane. But not the end of the world. Oh, let's go for value. Let's go for Johan. And we do have a flick on top, so let's put a stop on our upkeep. That's fine. Draw a free card. Gonna go ahead and play out the Familiar. Another instant and sorcery on top, but can't cast that one on upkeep, sadly. And a refuel. Very nice draws, and another stop on our upkeep because we can cast the Ping of the Familiar adventure. Yeah, this is going great. On the surface, that Rankle's Prank was game-ending, but we had the perfect card at the time. That card is really bad for us. Vendor is insane. It has some... Wow, it has some insane... The Reindeer plus Charade plus Vendor? What is this combo? Every turn, they get a roll, they get to tap a creature, and they get to draw a card? Bro, what? That's nuts. That's an insane, insane set of synergies. Oh, double strike? Take 9. We just want to play out another flyer here. Well, that ain't gonna cut it. That will tap a creature, and they do get to draw a card, though. But they are still facing lethal flying. And even if they kill one of the familiars, we still have lethal. Because we can veteran one of the other flyers, and that'll be 4 damage still. Nope, shouldn't target that one because now I can sack it and they don't get to draw an extra card. Okay, no blocks. I'll take 9. And you are still Dobby. Even a cut-in off the top, for good measure. They're playing Succumb to the Cold? Oh my god. Okay, now I can lose again. Wow, what? Okay, I mean, they are the tap down deck, so hey, love it. One enchantment doesn't kill us, but we could very easily lose this game now. Actually, I guess a roll on the 2/2 does. Hey, I gotta give them props if they get out of this. That Shrey's giving me the business. Oh, I should put a stop on my upkeep. Although, I expect if I get another turn, I win. Yeah, Fell Horseman wins if they have it. Fell Horseman gets back the Spellbook Vendor, play the Vendor, trigger on the Knight, tap down, hit me for 6 exactly. Ooh, if they're going to combat, that's a bad sign for them. I want to trade with the Reindeer here, I think. Because that can tap down as opposed to Shrey, which just draws if they tap down. Because if they already have a tap down source, that's bad, right? So let's take away their tap down effect. Hold. Wow. And we lose. Oh, no, we don't lose. We don't lose because the Spectre only hits us for 3 currently. Hey, that'll do her. Wow, well played by them. Okay, GG's, nice stuff. Did not expect to lose that one. I mean, The Rankle's prank was so close to just ending us, but we got out of it. And then, yeah, Spellbook Vendor's insane. Plus, they drew, I don't even know how many cards of the Charade. Jeez. Gotta give props to them. It feels really bad, but you gotta give props to them. All right, I think our deck was really good. We only got 4 wins with it, though, but still did some good stuff. I think on average, 4 wins is expected. This could have very easily been a trophy deck with some better draws. So, good beats. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. GG's.